Good afternoon, Yorkshire Classic Cars Limited fans, and welcome to another. No, it's just raining. I'm sorry, I'd love to say sunny day in Retford, but it is actually just raining. I might have to make some new merch that says welcome to another rainy day in Retford. Drawing your attention today, I thought I'd do a little rundown on the Mini. The Mini is now completed. It's going back to its owner. Well, it's going back to the garage that fitted the engine first for an MOT and a tune and a test drive and things. But yeah, all the work I've had to do to it is now done. It's an old English white with a black roof. It's a 1980. So it's a later model, in my opinion. I consider these a late model as a 1980. Wearing 13-inch wheels, as you can see. Carbon fibre wheel arches, all fitted by myself. This car came in looking halfway to respectable. Hopefully I've got a picture that I can show you. Excuse me. It did actually look respectable with just some bubbling, but it turned out it's had several shades of flaws and things in it, so it needed quite a lot of work in the end. It's a round front Mini, obviously, a classic Mini. It's the one with the black grille. So the earlier cars had a chrome, well, standardized chrome colored grille. In the job, I put inner and outer sills, kick panel in front of the rear subframe, floors, obviously, outer floor edges, scuttle top repairs, although the scuttle tops are actually good here. These are usually rotten on a Mini, but they weren't on this occasion. New apex panels, new wings, new front panel, all supplied by the customer. Only the front panel wasn't a heritage panel, so all the rest fitted really, really nicely. Did lots of bulkhead repairs on it. Boot floor repair. Sections in the boot floor, the rear section and the two side sections, but the rest of the boot floor was actually solid. And some other bits in between, really. It's come out really, really nice. I've fitted the Mini Melia style, real carbon fibre wheel arches. One of the most difficult jobs I've done in a long time, actually, ironically. The rear windows have been tinted, not by myself. The customer had those done and brought them back. It has disc brakes on the front from a later spec Mini. And I put all braided hose in, bespoke braided hoses that are 100% stainless steel. The mirrors that the owner sent and brackets, those are specified by the owner. These are a custom mirror, race mirror. It's got all new seals on the doors, so the doors are a little bit funny to close at the moment, but it's using a Mini Cooper S, late model Mini Cooper S leather seats there, as you can see, in black leather. The aluminium pedals were on it originally and they wanted those returning. It's got 1300 GT, Austin 1300 GT steering wheel, which is lovely, I have to say. It's rather large, but it is really, really nice. Custom centre binnacle with a tachometer rev counter on the right hand side there. It's got a vinyl dashboard top that I did. Custom vinyl dash top with a padded neoprene underneath, so that's all lovely. That sort of, I know that should be painted and white, but it did look really, really weird because obviously the rest of the interior is basically black, so that just looked out of place. It's got the original Perspex sun visors in. Yeah, it's really, really nice in here, actually. I fitted a an aftermarket black headlining in there. I did that myself. It's really, really nice in there. It wears all the aluminium door escutcheons and furniture were already on it. They've gone back on. The rear end, I don't know if you can see through there, uses spacered mini fins, all new brakes, new back plates, new everything. The subframe was actually good. Usually a subframe is rotten on a Mini, but on this one, both subframes were actually good. There was a tiny spot of a tiny hole in it that looked like a spot of rust, but it actually wasn't. It was, I think it was where it was an original weld that had burnt through, basically. Just spotted a weld in it and ground it back and it was fine. If I open the boot, you can see the boot floor. Excuse the charging. It uses a triple charger. Fuel tank, 7.5 gallon fuel tank, all resprayed. It's going to be carpeted out the boot. The owner's going to do that. I sound dead into the spare wheel well there. That's mostly to stop a vibration, but also to stop the paint being rubbed through by the spare wheel. But a lot of repair work in there. Repaired all these sections here. Fabricated and repaired all that. All these parts here. This is all replaced. That's water from washing it. I'll let that dry out. The rear lamps are Mark III with the reversing lights in. It's all very clean in there. The 2 bolts you can see at the back are for the electric fuel pump. Again, new seals, so the boot lid is a bit difficult to close at the moment. It uses a single upswept, I think it's a Maniflow exhaust. It's really nice. Black bumpers, as per the later models. It's got a white and black theme on it, as you can see all the way around. It did have a pull cord on the bonnet release, but we removed that. I've put those sibbies on. The customer wanted those specifying on there, so I made some custom brackets that come through the grille. And custom steady bars at the top there that rests just shy of the bonnet. Under the bonnet is an SPI block, overboard, lots of racy bits in there, lots of nice parts in there, MED rocker cover, MED cylinder head, aluminium rad, electric fan conversion, twin HS2, carbs. You can see the breather system going off under the inner wing. Those were all done by the engine builder. I did the wiring loom and everything. I redid all the wiper motor and stuff like that. So that's a lovely little engine and box. Things like an aluminium rose jointed engine steady in there, and all sorts of special parts. Still using a distributor, but it's a race style distributor. Twin washer jets, chrome blanks for the washer jets as well. So yeah, obviously I didn't paint it. It was painted by a painter up the road. Did a really nice job on it. Old English white with a black roof, done properly. Oops, sorry, the blooming rubbers. As you can see, if this part of your roof is painted black, it's wrong. That should always be painted to the inside of there. So yeah, don't really know why I'm talking really quietly today, but that's the Mini. I'm really pleased with it. It's getting delivered back tomorrow. Absolutely outstanding. Very pleased indeed with how it's come out. Looks really beautiful. I will point out will point out that the car is painted underneath. I'll just take you off the gimbal, bear with me. So the car is all anti-stone chipped and sprayed underneath. It's got adjustable suspension. It's got the radius arm protectors on the end there. So yeah, it's got just about every extra you can imagine for a Mini. So yeah, pretty pleased with that.